What's up? Just got back from Magic City Casino here in Miami, Florida. And I made $226 tonight. $226. And I guess the only thing I really want to talk about this video is the concept of table image. Because I made some weird plays in the beginning, and it kind of just seemed that, you know, I was probably a bad player. There was this one hand where I was like, I straddled and I made it 40, and I was open-ended and I just pushed all in. And there was this other hand where I had 8-4. And I raised someone's raise of like 15 to like 30, and then the flop was like 10, 8-7. Some guy went all in. I called with the 8, and I just put him on some type of like 9. Like I put him on ace-9. He had king-9. And after that hand, like the table really was convinced that any type of pair I probably had was good. Okay, and yeah, so they were very convinced that I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And this, when you have a certain type of image and you know how other people perceive you, you can exploit that. So there was another hand where I had like ace-5, and yeah, the flop was like ace-3-5, and some guy like bet 15, and I just took a bunch of chips and raised. And anyway, the one guy with an ace actually folded, but there was some guy who was so convinced that I had no idea what I was doing. He ended up calling me down with a fucking 5, and like it was around a $600 pot. So I mean, that image got me paid off there. Like, and the thing is, after, like, I just acted fucking clueless the entire game. Like I was always like trying to act unsure. I was always messing around with bets and fucking with players' heads. And it was really actually pretty useful when I got into spots where I wanted to see turns and rivers for cheap, because I could just put out a $2 bet, and the person would just be so fucking like clueless to whether I had a good hand or not. If they didn't have a good hand, like at least 2 pair or better, they were just calling because they had no idea what I was betting with. It's so funny. Like they think they really they thought I was an idiot and had no idea how to play. I was trying to like convince myself like, oh, I don't know how to play. I think this is like blackjack or something, you know. And then there was this other hand where I flopped a set and I checked it down the entire way. And like everyone was looking at me like, what the fuck? But it was like just me and the big blind. There was $4 in the pot, and it's either he wanted to bet or not. You know, I wasn't going to get any value out of his hand. I knew this. It's not like he ever thought in the world I was trapping. I wanted them to think that, oh yeah, he probably thinks that 7s are bad because they're low and aces are good. I don't know. So yeah, the kind of lesson of the day is use your image. Use your image to your advantage. That's all I have to say. All right, I gotta go.